Hey guys, today I'm here for Top 5 Tuesday and today's theme is going to be my top 5 bookish maps because bookish maps are important, okay? They are important because you actually know where you are in the fantasy world and it's not just trying to figure things out in your brain like what even, where is that, what's this, where, and they're just beautiful to look at. So these are my top 5 because I love them and they're so helpful, so let's get into it. So number 5 on my list is from Six of Crows by Leigh Bardugo and it's like the same in Shadow and Bone but there's like 2 maps in this one. So the first map you've got is like the whole entire like Grisha map. Like does the whole area even have a name? Like I don't even know, but that's the map. And you know, you've got all the different places like Ravka where the Shadow and Bone set, and Kettledam where this book's set, and then you actually get a map of the ice court where the heist actually happens. So like you have this whole map of where they go and what they do, and in the second book you actually get a whole map of Kettledam, which is pretty cool. So this one definitely has a great map. Number 4 on my list is The Shadow Queen by CJ Redwin. I love the map for this one because it's actually the end pages, like so you get it on both sides here, and what's cool is whatever color the spine is, that's what color the map's going to be in here. And because this is a companion series, 2 books out at the moment, the 3rd one's coming out next year and there's going to be a 4th one. Each of the books you get to explore a different city and sometimes you get 1 or 2, but this is the whole map if you can see. And the first book we were in Ravenspire, and the second one I think, where do we go? I think we go to Sundrail, and the next one's in Akram, and like there's so many different things, and like if you can see like the illustrations here, and it's just beautiful. But I just love the fact that it's actually the end pages because like, that's so cool. Number 3 on my list is from Throne of Glass by Sarah J Maas. This is actually the first book that I really got that had a bookish map in it, so this is one that I really love. So oh got myself in the dirt. Oh, this is the map everyone knows. This one's actually a lot lighter and like not really as colorful, but I just love this map because I love this series. I think I've like nearly damaged my book then. I think I teeth chipped. It could be, but I just love that you go to the places you go and you can see like Tesseran and like the desert lands and the western ways and where everyone's gonna be, and like Brewcliffe, and like everyone talks about all these different locations and you can see it all coming together and where everyone is, and it's just such a great part of the story. Number 2 on my list is from The Kiss of Deception by Mary E. Pearson, and I just love this map. Oh, this one actually is an end page as well. I forgot about that. This is the end pages as well, so we got it on this side and this side. But like one thing I really love about this one is the illustrations that you can see on the ends there and how they've got the different crests. But I just love like being able to see all the different areas that everyone goes to, and how we start in Morganheim and then we go to Venda, and then Dalbreak is the other kingdom, and these are like the 3 kingdoms that are like probably going to go to war and everything. And it's just, I love it, and just seeing the distance that people travel to, and it's just, I love this map so much. And number 1 on my list has to be from the Quarter Thorns and Roses series, and I'm using this book because this, like each book you get more things added to the map, which is also really interesting. So in the first book you just have the general map, and then you go to the second book and then you've got new locations that you visit in that book, and then the 3rd book you've got new locations that you visit. So I think that's a very cool way to do it. But yes, this is the map, but like my favorite part of it is the bits with the courts, because I love just looking at this and knowing where people travel. Like there's a lot of times where they're walking through this area and you'll be like, oh, they started the spring court and then they're making their way through the autumn, and then they'll get here and they know they're going to be at this court. But I love too that the wall's there, and then you find out more about the areas over here, and just you know the night court, best location ever, and you've got the Highburn, and just everything's here. But I just love that there's courts and how it's divided, and how there's a little bit here that's like under the mountain where everyone doesn't really go, and like all the little towns. And this is my favorite map because it's so cool. And I even got like a big version for pre-ordering this book, and I'm just like, oh, it's on my wall and I love it. I love it. So these are the top 5 books with the top 5 maps, and they just make their reading experiences so much better having those maps because they're a really good guide to help you along the way. So yes, 4 bookish maps. I love them so much. But anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this video and I'll see you later. Bye!